today we're going to be slightly different. As I mentioned earlier, or I mentioned in the last episode or last video, I was supposed to go to funeral, two funerals in a row. Anyways, yesterday was the wake, and today was the funeral, and with the we go to the cemetery and everything. And tomorrow there's another funeral I have to attend. Anyways, just today's yesterday and today's funeral is Grandma Lee, and tomorrow's funeral will be Grandma Chan's funeral. These two ladies are very dear to me because they are like the elderly or the mother figure that when I first came to America, and they are the one that's there to to help me, and I look up to them because they are all very close friend of mine. Anyways, Mama Lee is 101 years old, and Mama Chen is 91 years old. So today was Mama's Lee funeral. So yesterday was the wake. So we were just my son and me was just talking, trying to reflect like what Mama Lee did and how what a day to Mama Lee and Grandma Lee. So Grandma Lee, he was saying she was all of a sudden he said like, wow, Grandma Lee is 101, and she was the one who picked me up from school. They were she was taking care of them since grade school. And then she was thinking, wow, she must be 101. He's like 26 years old, so it's like 20 years ago. So she was 80. And at that time, she doesn't look 80 at all. Then make me realize that, yeah, she was really active, and she's toy Chinese, and and she's more like the older generation uh people, I say, the older generation, where when they talk really loud. And my mom too. My mom is Hainanese, but she talk very loud too. And sometimes my wife thinks that we are quarreling instead of talking. But she's like, say, no, no, no. That's how she always talks. She talk very loud, so it looks like we are quarreling. Okay. Anyways, so Mama Lee, Grandma Lee, she will, and even at the age of 80, she will just go down to walk 4 blocks from the house to the subway, take the subway down to Chinatown. She was living in Astoria, Queens at that time. And actually, she was living in Queens, Astoria. Anyways, so she will go down to Chinatown, New York, in the city, and she will go get her grocery, get her vegetables, get her meat and everything, and then she will bring everything to the subway, and then walk 4 blocks down to home, and was able to pick up the kids and also cook dinner for us. And at the same time, she I think she's dinner will be ready about 6:30, and we all come and eat, and then we eat and have fellowship, and then after that we just do the dishes and say goodbye. Anyways, that's Grandma Lee. And yesterday we were reflecting at the wake. We were reflecting, like, my friend was asking like, what's the most memorable thing about Grandma Lee? And everyone without fail saying her soup is the best. So I was so we were talking soup. Soup might be a simple thing to you, but just basically throw all the ingredient in there, put some water, and that's it. But no, with Chinese soup, or any other soup that you think might be easy, but it takes time to prepare the stuff. Takes time to pick up the ingredients and stuff, and then you need to put your heart, or put some time into, like, watch the fire. When we with the Asians, we don't throw everything in a crock pot and that's it. With the olden days, they actually put in the pot and check the pot once in a while and make sure that everything is good and not burn the pot or burn the soup. And we put love into it. So every time We drink the soup. My friend will remind the kids, saying that this is made with love. Okay, so and whenever they get to drink soup, they all really, really, really appreciate it. And I remember the first time Grandma Lee went in the hospital. My son, uh, FaceTime, FaceTime her, and then my friend asked my son, "What are you gonna miss about her?" She said, "The soup." So yes, so soup is not just liquid and anything. It's made with love. Okay, that's all about Grandma Lee. Let's talk about Grandma Chen. Grandma Chen is this the little tiny old lady, but she's from Hainan. So and that's where my mom is from too. So they speak when they talk really loud. And I remember when they're playing dominoes. Yeah, it's the dominoes. Yeah, the card that's long and rectangular. They play dominoes and they dominoes. Yes, okay. They play dominoes and whenever they play, they have four players. They're playing mahjong, but then when they play, they're like, "Oh man, these old ladies they know how to curse." But Mama Chen, Grandma Chen doesn't curse. So, anyways, and then they talk very loud too. So it's like that's how the culture is, and that's how Hainanese and the older generations are. Anyways, so Mama Chen, Grandma Chen, she told me that she eats a lot of vegetables, and like all Asians, all older generation Asians, our parents, they all like to save. They don't like to spend too much money. So what she does is she will wait till like late in the evening, where the vegetable stores or the supermarket is closing. So what they do is at the supermarket, they will like try to sell it for the real cheap to get rid of all the old stock, and then they bring in new stock the next day. So she was telling me that I eat 2 pounds of vegetables every day. I'm like, wow, that's a lot. At that time, I wasn't thinking, you know. At that time, I was just like, I like to eat, so I don't care much about what you eat and how you eat and what type of food you eat. And that brings me to looking back. I'm thinking like, how did they grow? I mean, how did they survive the? How did they manage to get that old? And then looking back at my history, as some of you know, I have high blood pressure. And at first I thought it was just um, hereditary. That's why all the doctors said they are hereditary. But I come to find out that is what, see, you are what you put into your body. That's what you see, right? Think about it. What you put in comes out. Garbage in, garbage out. Right? If good stuff goes in, good stuff comes out. So I remember there was a TikTok. This guy was asking this lady, "How do you manage to keep yourself?" At first, she asked like, "How old are you?" She said like 60s, and then how do you manage to keep yourself that look so young? She said, "Yes, I work hard, I eat right, I exercise, make sure I put whatever I put in my body, I make sure it's good and it's what you put in there and what comes out, will show." Anyways, so I was thinking with my all my bad habits and stuff when I was younger, because some due to not knowing, and some due to just foolish or trying to eat too much. Anyways, so today we're going to talk about self care. How many of you think you should um, take care of yourself, and how many of you think it's important to take care of yourself? Let me know in the chat. All right, let's acknowledge that self care is not selfish. It's essential. It is about nurturing our physical, mental, and emotional well being so that we can show up fully in our life and for others. And let's explore why self-care is so crucial. Self-care serves as a powerful tool for stress and anxiety reduction. By prioritizing time for self-care practices, we equip ourselves with resilience to effectively manage life stresses. These proactive approaches not only bolster our mental health, but also foster and profound sense of well-being. Self-care is instrumental for in improving physical health. When we dedicate ourselves to self-care, we are more inclined to adopt health pro- health promoting behavior such as maintaining a well-balanced diet I mentioned earlier, engaging in a regular exercise, and ensuring adequate sleep. These habits fortify our immune system, enhance our overall physical wellness, and intimidate the risk of chronic illness. Self care plays a pivotal role in nurturing emotional well being. By carving our moment of self care, we cultivate the ability to navigate all our emotions skillfully and foster harmonious relationship with others. This in turn cultivates a profound sense of contentment and also fulfillment of life. So overall, self-care is not merely a luxury, but a necessity for a holistic health. And by embracing self-care practices, we empower ourselves to lead life marked by resilience, vitality, and profound well-being. Now, let's look into some practices and habits that contribute to longevity. How many of you would like that, right? First of all, we're going to jump into looking at our nutrition diets. Balanced meal, you need to aim for a variety of foods from all food group, such as fruits, vegetable, whole grain, lean protein, and also healthy fats. Healthy fats, what are healthy fats? Healthy fats are like real pure ghee, avocado oil, olive oil, and coconut oil. And the other oils are all hydrogenated and they're not healthy for us. So please stay away from them and make sure you read the labels. They are in a lot of stuff, especially like in chips, snacks. They are all over the place. So just pay attention. And what I always recommend or what I always use is I use an app called Flav CD, FLAV CD app. Is created by Bobby Parrish. He talks about food and what kind of food you should eat and what's good for you. And it's really good. And all you need to do is just scan it. It will tell you exactly what is in there. And it will tell if there's anything that's not good, they will highlight it in red. And this is not, they will say, not Bobby approved or Bobby approved. Still works, still can testify to that. He does have to scan and the app and he scans and check most of his stuff. Anyways, so each meal should ideally contain a balance of carbohydrate, protein, and fats. And I know carbohydrates, especially, will it all depends too. Because if you're too much you have too much carbohydrate, your sugar level will go up. So you make sure you monitor your carbohydrates. So basically, you want to balance it out, but not you want to have enough, but not too much, so that your sugar level will not spike. That's crazy. Okay. And another thing I learned was portion control. You know, we Asians, we like to eat like, we don't have like just one steak or just noodles and stuff like that. We have a bowl of rice and then two or three dishes. So, that's how Asians eat. So that's why if you go to a banquet, a Chinese banquet, you see like they all eat a lot of variety of uh, dishes comes. So you have to be mindful with the portion. Usually, they say the fish size. You make sure you proportion it. What you can do is, we did practice one time that I bought a plate with other portions on it, so you can tell like Let me just change the scene a little bit. Oops. Okay. Um, there's a plate that have dividers and stuff, so they'll tell you like this one, have couple dividers so that you can put rice and then your protein and then your vegetables and stuff like that. And they say that, if you eat a different way of eating, you eat your vegetable first, and then you eat your protein, and then you eat your carbohydrate last, that will decrease the intake of the sugar. So I don't know if it's true or not, but you can always test it out and let me know. And what now? I'm instead of eating a lot, we Asians we eat a lot of rice. Instead of eating a rice, what I do is I will chop out a bunch of salad, greens, lettuce, and then put the dishes on top, and then eat it as a salad. It is as pretend or just think as the salad is rice. But I tested it a couple of days ago, and it actually fills up. So you don't need to eat a lot of. If you're a rice eater or a carbohydrate eater, try to change that into a romaine lettuce or bed of lettuce or whatever lettuce, whatever greens that you like, and no dressing, because with the other dishes you could probably have the gravy and taste on top of it, so you can just or you if you need some flavor, just put oil and vinegar. Okay, so that's how when you eat in a smaller portion, it helps you to control the portion size, and you don't have to worry about overeating, right? Especially now in America, everything is that super size everything, and we'll talk about that later. Hydration: drink plenty of water. How many of you drink at least? Don't say eight, about maybe 5 or 6 glass of water. Let me know. 5 or 6 cups of water. 5 or 6 cups of water. Put in the chat. Let me know. How many of you do drink that? Or you actually drink eight glass of water a day? Let me know. So you can drink plenty of water throughout the day. And the best way to drink plenty of water is not like glug one time at a time. All at the time. You just with the water, you just sip a little bit out at a time. And what I learned from Barbara O'Neill, if you heard of it, she suggested if you have Celtic Epsom salt, Epsom salt. Oh my goodness, uh, Celtic sea salt. Just put one small crystal underneath your tongue, and then you drink the water, and that will with the amount of mineral they have in that salt, would help absorb the water into your body instead of just drinking and just flush it out. Okay, so hydration is essential for overall health because it helps your body to function. Your whole body needs the water to move the liquid around. Yeah, this is the one. Limit processed food. Processed food not only not only not including not only including the meats, the cold cuts, and stuff with sugar, but also fast food and sugary beverages, and also processed snacks too, like beef jerkies and stuff like that. So you want to minimize the consumption, or basically just stay away, because there's a lot of preservative in there. Most of them, if you read the label, they have some kind of high fructose corn syrup, cane sugar, or not pure sugar, and also some glucose thing, or something that has a cose at the back, and that's not good for your body. And that's all plain sugar, and sugar is an addictive and not a not real food. Okay. All right. Then we'll move on to, we talk about balanced nutrition, then we want to move on to exercise. What you want to exercise into your incorporate a mix of exercise. You want to do a cardiovascular exercise, strengthening exercise, and also flexibility exercise into your routine. Cardiovascular activities like walking, jogging, and cycling strengthens the heart and improve the circulation. I was just thinking again, and because Grandma Lee, she walks 4 blocks to the subway, and I know her station. Her station, you have to go up like maybe one flight, two flight of stairs just to get to the the token booth, or yeah, the token booth where you get tokens to buy, or your ticket booth to buy to get buy ticket to get into the subway, and then get into the station. And then with the station, you still have to go another one flight, two flight up, not two flight up, two one flight, but there's two breaks into, how do I say it? One stairwell has, you go up, and then there's a small platform, and then you go up again. So how do you say it? No. So basically, like too long or too high, too long flight. So that's about one, two, three, about 40, not 40, about 20 to 30 steps on one flight, and then the 20 30 step on the other flight, in the flight, to in order to get into the onto the subway platform. And then when she go down to Chinatown, she has to go out one flight, and then one flight out to the token booth, and then another flight to out for to the street. And she has to walk around Chinatown, so she will go to different stores around this, and there's another 5 to 6 blocks, and then go back and forth. So it's like maybe 10 blocks or 12 blocks. So that's taking a lot of walking. And also that's, and of course, when she buy a lot of stuff, she just carry all by herself. And I think she have a small cart, and she will carry it and then push it around, and she does the shopping, and that's her, you know. And I still can't get over it that she was 80 at that time. And she did to about, she did to like about maybe 80 something, 90 something. Yeah. Anyways, that's helped improve with, she get, of course, definitely she get a lot to do a lot of walking, she get a lot of cardio, and also she strengthening her legs and stuff, going up the down the stairs. And also you want to do strengthening, strength training exercise, build up muscle mass, and to support your bones health. Flexibility exercise such as yoga, stretching, range of motion reduce the risk of injury. And one good one is also the practice to squat, or practice to get up from the sit down on the floor and get up from the floor. That helps you to strengthen all your legs, so that when that will lessen the risk of falling, because when you learn how to get up and down without holding anything, that helps your strengthen out your bones and stuff. And consistency, you want to aim for consistency rather than intensity. It's better to engage moderate exercise regularly than push yourself too hard and sporadic. Some people I see in the gym, they will go inside and they work like crazy, work out like crazy. Yeah, they want to build muscle. Maybe probably that's the one. But that's what you can do. You have to do, right? But then the thing is, you don't need that. You need to just be consistent and don't stress out. A lot of people think like no pain, no gain. That's something is in the massage world is like not no good. Oh, all right. Try attack. Or just drinking some honey and lemon. Okay. You want to also make sure you find activities that you enjoy, right? Of course, you want to do something you enjoy. You don't want to, oh, I need to work out because I need to work out. You can choose stuff that you enjoy, like increase your likelihood of sticking with them too long. Like maybe dancing, hiking, playing sports, or gardening. And what finds or bring joy to you and makes you want to move. That's the key. Instead of, I need to go to the gym. They're all just like, it's like the old Dunkin' Donut commercial. I don't know if you remember or not. Oh, this is very old. That tells my age. Anyways, there's this guy, chubby guy with mustache. He'll wake up like, time to do the donut. He will walk like this. Time to do the donut. So yeah. So you don't want to um, make it boring. You want to make it as if it's a part of your life, and you don't want it to be stressful, or you don't want it to be um, you don't want it to be yeah, don't want it to be stressful. Make it fun. Like, hey Lala, how you doing? Like 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 Lala now I'm driving Sammy, my daughter, to school. Just wanted to say hi and have a great rest of the day. Sure, definitely. Try safe. Didn't forget to like. Don't forget to like the stream. Yes, if you're on here, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. So that that's how to support us. Okay, so drive safe, Lala, and we'll talk soon. She's Lala is actually is a crafter, and she's in the Philippines. She just finished a 3 days show, and it was great. And I was part of it. I'm not part of it. I was just helping her out, and they have a lot of people at the area, and I think it's Boracay, yeah, Boracay, Philippines. It's the nice resort area, and one of our friends, Victor, he went there to help her with the live, and it was great. And then they have people on Zoom too. So, and then they have people, uh, instructors coming in live to teach the audience. So it's a good experience. Okay, next thing is stress management. Stress management, we have to learn how to learn some relaxation techniques. How many of you do relaxation, or how many of you even not even, don't say that, that's not good, right? Or even or try to do some relaxation stuff, like maybe sometimes you're too stressed, you just like go to a corner and scream, or just go. You do that, you just let the negative energy, or let the tiredness or the stress out, and that kind of like refresh yourself. And today, right back before I get into the show, this girl was teaching. She did a live, so she was teaching like, all you do is need to tap yourself, create vibration, tap yourself. Just tap, 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 tap. Anybody, close your eyes and tap, 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 tap your, tap your chest, tap your shoulders, and then wait, and then follow where your intuition, or where your hand wants to go, and then you can tap. Let's say when you're tapping your chest, you feel like the shoulder needs to be tapped. You tap there, and then she went all around the head, the face, the chin, the neck, and everything, and then with all the tapping, it just help relax you. Or the easiest one is, way back, I used to teach like, if you're stressed, or if you just get pressured, or somebody just somebody just yell at you at work, or somebody just stress you out, all you need to do is close your eyes, take a deep breath, take all the breath in, fill up your stomach, and then you just go slowly. All you do is need to do is take a few times, and then they'll help. Make sure you close your eyes, then they'll help relax your body and bring you back to present. Okay. Yeah, you can try deep breathing exercise, or progressive muscle relaxation, or even visualization. Visualization. How many of you try visualization? This and all these techniques helps to activate your body's relaxation response, uh, counteracting the effects of stress. Have you ever tried visualization? Lala, don't try this because you're driving. Sometimes I like to go to the beach. So if you at work, you really stress out, just close your eyes. Visualize you're walking, you at the beach, feeling the breeze blowing in your face, and then you hear the bird chirping. Oh, here comes the seagull trying to steal your chips, or your popcorn, or whatever you're eating there. And then you see the kids running around, playing, splashing in the water. Then you see your son or your daughter playing skimboard. I'm talking about myself, because we always go to Maine in summertime, and my kids, they love to skimboard, and my daughter likes to dig holes. It's so funny that every year when they were little, every year we have pictures of digging holes, and every year is different. We'll get each of them a shovel, and then they will dig, and then they play with water, and it's really fun. So that helps how they relax. And now that as they grow older, they begin to appreciate and know how like to enjoy the beach time, and of always the and also the drive up to Maine is like very relaxing and very refreshing. Anyways, yeah. So you think of that, if you're if you like to go hiking, just visualize, you go hiking, you know, step on the grass. I'm not on grass, step on the twig, and then maybe see some animals running around. Oh, there runs a rabbit, or any any insect that you notice, you can visualize that too. So that helps you to relax. Okay. Of course, the fastest one is to do the deep breathing. Or there's another one. This is a simple one too. Remember when you were younger, if you do something wrong, your mom asks you to pull your ear. I don't know if your culture does that. Also, when we were younger, my parents pull your ear because you don't listen. Like, so we had to stand there and pull your ear. So what you instead of pulling your ear, you just turn your ear, flip your ear, kind of like out this way. So just flip it, like kind of open up the ear, just flip it like that, and do a couple of times, and then you feel that if even when I'm doing it now, I can feel that kind of like there's anything that's pressured up here, just help you release it. So that's another way to release the stress. All right. Oops. Okay. That's the habit timer asks me to stand. It's okay. I'm standing now. Let me just turn off the reminder. Okay. So I think this is the last one: mindfulness and meditation. With just now with the visualization techniques, so kind of like the mindfulness thing, mindfulness to meditation too. And you can practice the mindfulness meditation to cultivate awareness of the present moment and reduce the rumination about the past or worries about the future. So sometimes, do you know that sometimes we um worry about stuff that we cannot do, right? How many of you like worry about stuff that you cannot do sometimes? It's like, I can't give you an example now because I just came to my mind. So, for instance, okay, maybe let's take for like for me, if when you were in school, like you need to study for exam, then you worry, right? If you study for exam, why do you have to worry? If you prepare for it, you don't need to be worrying or need to be scared. Or or maybe I don't know. This might be controversial. Like if you preparing for a speech, or you're supposed to go to talk, supposed to be supposed to perform or not perform or speak on the stage, you get nervous, but then you shouldn't be worrying about it, because you know that you are prepared, and you know that you the reason why they ask you to speak is because you know what you're doing, right? So sometimes we just worry about stuff that we don't cannot control anyways. So yes, that's that. And sometimes you worry about stuff that you don't even know why you're worrying about. how many of you how many of you can attest to that? Or sometimes you get angry about stuff that you don't know why you're angry about too, right? Or sometimes you don't like somebody, and you don't know why you don't like somebody, or why you don't like somebody. Anyways, with mindfulness, you want is a healthy coping mechanism. You want to develop a healthy coping mechanism from managing stress, such as talking to a trusted friend or therapist, or even engaging in a creative outlet, or participating in self-compassion. Oh no, sometimes um, some therapists will ask you to just hug yourself, or just rub yourself, like, caress yourself a little bit, rub yourself, so you feel the love there because of the heat. you feel the love, and just self hug, self hug. And touch is very important because touch will help somehow or rather. Touch stimulates creates the melatonin in your body. Is that melatonin? Yeah, the calm chemical. Yes. So you want to talk to a friend or practice your self compassion. When uh they some people some therapists just like rub your heart, calm your head down, or put your hand on the point your hand in your chest and just come down and breathe. So that will help too. So you want to do some also want to do we're going to talk about social connections. We want to have a quality over quantity. We want to focus on nurturing meaningful relationship rather than just accumulating a bunch of friends that or a number of acquaintances. Invest time and energy in building deep connection with family, friends, and community. Throughout yesterday and today's funeral, I even my friend felt it because it's not only her family came, our church family came, our old friends came, and sometimes some old friend came. So, and even their bosses came, and it's like I know that they felt love because of all the support from the churches, the friends, the work, and us close friends too. So I get a lot of emotion when I talk about this. Anyways, in church they used to call me crybaby because anytime we talk about something that's touchy, I start crying. Anyway, okay. Yes. So community is very important, and especially friends and family, and it's the binding and it's the connection too. So you just want to make sure that you hang out with the right people and people that you want to be with. You know, and regular communication. You want to stay in touch with your loved ones regularly, whether through a phone call, video chat, or in person visit. And share your joys, concern, and experience with each other. It's interesting. I was talking to my daughter the other day. She's like, "Oh, you haven't seen? How's your friend from? Where was she? Her name is Angelica, and she's I think they went to pre-K together. Yes, they went to pre-K together, and then she moved further into closer to Long Island in Queens, and then we still in our place. So that's why they probably meet like once a year. And she's saying that, yeah, see how's she doing? She said, no, she's like you and mommy's friend. I have a friend, and she's back in Malaysia, and whenever she comes, we talk. I only see her once a year. We see her once a year, and every time she comes over or she comes back to America, she comes back every year to visit and do stuff or take a break from all that mess, or not the mess, all the stress and work in back in Malaysia. And she'll come back, and then we just talk like normal, like because we know her since they were in college. So yeah, and then she's the one who kind of like brought my wife to my apartment way back way back, and that's how we met. So that's how, and she's just we just friends, like good friends. So my daughter was telling me, yeah, she's like one of the friends that we don't talk for a long time, and then when we meet, we just like we connect. So you want to have friends like that too, and you want to have friends that normal friends, and not normal friends, like have regular friends that you can talk to and have communication with, or have support. And next one is support network. You want to surround yourself with a supportive network of people who are uplifting and encourage you during both good times and challenging times. That's very important. Like Mami Lala and a group of she's one of the people in our eCamp group, which is the software that I'm using right now to stream. And I met her there last year, and now we've been friends. And whenever she have problem, I can call her anytime. But yeah, which is good because when I do my live, she's already awake. So but then when she does her live, sometimes I'm sleeping because sometimes she has crazy hours. Sometimes she does after 3 o'clock in the afternoon, their time, which is 4 o'clock here in America. And soon we have same time, but it's 12 hours difference because we're going to spring forward this weekend, this coming weekend. So yes, so don't forget. Oh, you don't need to change your clock now. So I remember like during the old days, without the cell phone, you have to change your clock and everything. Now, next thing you know is that the phone automatically changes the time, right? Spring forward and then fall backwards. Anyway, so you want to get involved with or know a bunch of people that with the same goal and same motive, and that way you can get help. And also, I would mention earlier, Victor. Victor is my go-to guy too because in the beginning, when actually for a long time I've been doing my shows and I didn't realize that I didn't focus the camera properly. She's like, "Why is your camera going back and forth and you're not clear and then you clear and then you're not clear?" And then he actually helped me, like went through the settings and stuff. I think we talked about 3-4 hours. He's in Chicago and they were like just talking, helping me setting it up. So his supporting group is very, very, very essential, especially you know not that when you do live or anything like that, but then you need somebody, some group. Like my friend Grandma Lee, Grandma Lee's Grandma Lee's daughter is our family friend. I I also know her since I got off the plane. That was way back in 1983. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, so right now I move a little further, but we still talk. And when we talk, sometimes I see her once a year. Sometimes when my kids come back from college, we just go to her house. Hey, time to go eat. And then she likes to make. She makes really good. What do you call that? Flour noodles. Now it's very famous. They in Chinese it's called chong fan. So it's a thin layer of flour, and then you put some. You can put cilantro. You can put dry shrimp, or you can put fresh shrimp. Or sometimes people put beef in there. Then you steam it, and then just scrape it up, and then eat it as a like rice roll. They call it. So she's very good in that. She bakes good food too. Every time we go there, we just go eat. And my kids love her food, and I love her food too because she's like very giving, and she's very how do you say it? She's a people. You can just throw her anywhere. She start talking to anybody. Yeah. So and we always welcome in her place. So no matter what, no need to call. Sometimes we just pass by there. I remember when I was doing Ubering or Lyft. I need to go to the bathroom and just go drive there and hey, I need to use the bathroom and then that's it. Anyways, okay, let's go back to self care, right? So you want to get involved yourself. You get to know or mix around with people that encourage you, even good times or bad times, and you want to have true friends. Not like just friends, just hang out friends. All right. So next one is you want to have a regular health check. Health check is also important. Even even some countries, I mean, in America now is everything is about money, 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 money. But it's good to have annual physical exams. I know that my wife just came back from Taiwan. Taiwan will give you free healthcare, but you have to be really sick to get to get the healthcare. So they don't do like what do you call here annual checkup or anything like that. They only take care of you when you're sick. So that's why a lot of people in Taiwan they get sick and then next thing you know is like uh, what do you say that end stage or whatever. So that's why you want to test. I mean, do a physical exam next to regular checkup. Even though you don't like what they're trying to tell you, at least let's say they say you want to stay in more the holistic healing instead of medical healing and instead of medicinal healing, right? So at least you learn from them. See what they say they have high blood pressure, so maybe you cut down on your salt intake, or maybe you change your diet a little bit, and maybe you eat more natural instead of eating out all the time, like cutting down processed food, processed snack, soda, stuff like that. So you can manage yourself, manage yourself, or more look more to the holistic side. So, but that is with all the with the makeup, with the checkups and stuff. This gives you a some way to gauge and know your body. You want to when you do the checkup, you want to do a test, you want to do a vital signs examination, blood test, screen for any health condition, and screening and vaccination. Vaccination, I'm actually anti-vaccination. I don't like to put stuff on my body too much. So every time my doctor said, "It's time for tetanus," I said, "Okay, uh, all right, don't schedule me." So you want to kind of like do the screening, make sure you check like any cancer, diabetic, or heart disease. That's what you can check. Right? Anyways, you want to they talk about make sure uh, you know your how to prevent your infectional disease and stuff like that, or you want to be safe. So you want to have open conversation, be productive, proactive with discussing your health concerns and symptoms with your healthcare provider. And now that you don't need to just go to the medical doctor, but you can also go to the holistic doctor too, which is slightly more expensive, but it's more to the natural side. So I like more to the natural side than to be just everything pain in medicine. Pain in medicine. I need to be more like try to figure out the problem instead of just taking the pills. Okay, I think this is the last one. Mindfulness living. You want to be aware that you always want to be the present moment, be in the now, right? One practice is practice mindfulness by focusing and putting your attention to the present without any judgment. How do you do that? So let's say, do I have an example? Let's say if something stress you, you just accept it and then let it go. Don't hold grudges to it because that's how you do it without judgment. I know it's really hard because we are trained or we are kind of like programmed to give judgment. As soon as somebody says something, you already judge them. Well, you look at somebody like you don't like them, you start judging them already. Not that you look at them and then you start judging them. So you want to notice for your body, you want to notice is there a notice the sensation in your body, thoughts in your mind, and also the environment around you. So you want to be in the now. Okay. You want to practice gratitude. You want to cultivate gratitude by acknowledging and appreciating the blessings in your life, big or small. Yes. With Grandma Lee, sometimes she make fun of me. She always call me Fei Chai because I used to be slightly fatter because of the eating. And anyways, so she always called me Fei Chai, and my wife is from Taiwan, so she got Taiwan Mui. So it's like Taiwanese girl and fatty kid, fat kid. Anyways, that's how she talked to us, and she know my name, but then sometimes she call my name, but sometimes most of them they have a normal conversation with the daughter. She'll say Fei Chai, and then when she was in the hospital, we went there. She was say, "Oh, I'm here. Fei Chai is here. The fat boy is here," and she's like, my friend was telling me like, oh, she gets so excited. She's like, she never like awake and smile at anyone that visit her. So it's kind of like she acknowledged that I was there. So it's kind of like yes, very how do you call that? Heartwarming, I guess. So yeah, I felt that there is connection and there's love there. So anyways, yes, with all what she have helped me, help my kids, and help us through when we were younger, and we really appreciate her. And yeah, we start tearing. So you want to keep a gratitude journal, you know, or simply take a moment each day to reflect on what you are grateful for. I think it's very important. Sometimes it's like you don't have to wait for someone to die to or pass away to be grateful of, right? You just want to show your appreciation. You want to show your gratitude. And sometimes, especially in the Asian community, our parents never say "I love you." I think because I don't know, it's the way they are brought up, or it's the culture, or I'm not sure. Because even with my parents too, my father was my dad was in the deathbed, and it was like the last moment, last minute, and then my mom's like, "I never tell me I love you," and then she went over. She went over and just gave him a kiss and said, "I love you." I'm like, "Oh wow," you know, that's I don't know. It's just maybe it's the culture, or just the I don't know. It's just Asian culture, or just that the older generation doesn't know how to say that. Even my friend too. She's like the parents. Her mama, Grandma Lee doesn't she only do it with love. That's like for her. It's like the love language they call it. She just do it. Serve. She's like she serve you, and she's happy and she's satisfied. She never said I love you. And then one thing was touching was Mama Lee's daughter, my friend. She was like at the end. She was saying like she look at her the uh the casket and look to us and say, "Mama, I love you." So it's hard because sometimes when I don't know, maybe it's the culture. Or even with my siblings, we don't say, we just say hi. We don't hug and anything like that. But with the kids, I'm not trying to do hug more and say I love you more instead of just say hi. Like like our parents, they never say I love you. So it's like monkey see, monkey do. But anyways, we try to change a little bit, tearing a little bit. Anyways, all right, and you want to practice with acceptance with no attachment. That's so hard sometimes. It's like sometimes I I I, I tell, especially my family, my wife. Sometimes she has a hard time at work or something, or she has something with the parents or something. I said, let's accept it and let go. Sometimes it's very very hard to let go. Again, I think it's probably the culture makes us that way, or the upbringing makes us that way. It's all depends on the personality. It's easy to say like accept and let go. Just accept and let go and make sure there's no attachment. It's easy to say, but when coming to do it, it's really hard. You know, you, so you want to practice that I mentioned earlier. You want to practice to accept of things that you cannot change anyways. Non-attachment to to the outcomes. Let go of the need for perfection and embrace the life inevitable ups and downs and with mental state of mind. Yes, yes, yes. Sometimes we are so geared to be perfect, and then we end up not doing it. Like I have to confess now, like with my course that I'm trying to work out, try to change here and change there and change here and change there, and still working on it. But I definitely should be working on it, and I will be coming up with a course this month for sure. All right. So yes, uh, it's pretty long. Thank you. And let me just look at the chat. So you just keep in mind that with all this self care, you want to be aware of these steps. so that you don't want to be gone and basically don't want to be get sick or die young. You know what I mean? Anyways, that's why self care is so important. Make sure you have a balanced nutrition or balanced meal, right? We talk about nutrition, diet, balanced meal, and you have a portion control. Make sure you keep yourself hydrated and limit your processed food. Snacks, no snacks. Make sure there's not sugary stuff, not too much sodas and so sugary beverages. And sometimes you just can't avoid it because they put in everything. I don't know why America has become like that. They all think about just money, but yes, so that's why we have to be aware. And then you do regular exercise. You want to incorporate all kinds of exercise. You mix a little bit. You want to do cardiovascular. You want to do the strengthening, and you want to do flexibility exercise into your routine. Cardiovascular, you can do like activities like walking, jogging, cycling, and strengthen your heart and improve circulation. Strength training exercise to build your muscle mass and support your bones. I mentioned you should do squats is really helpful and prevent you from falling. You also want to do flexibility exercise such as yoga, stretching to help reduce to help improve your range of motion and reduce the risk of injury. And let me see. You have to be consistency so that you have be consistency but not intensity. Be consistency is moderate exercise is regularly is better than pushing yourself too hard. Like sometimes people say no pain, no gain. That's not good for you. You want to find activities that you enjoy. You want so that you can stick longer, stick to it, like dancing, hiking, playing sports, gardening. Find something that you love to do and help you move too. All right. You want to do some. Then we talk about stretch management. Do relaxation techniques, do breathings, mindfulness and meditation. Health coping mechanism, like developing a coping mechanism that for managing stress, such as talking to therapists, uh, have an outlet to for engaging creative outlets, and also practicing self compassion, which is important. You want to have a social connection. You want to have quality instead of quantity. You make sure you don't have a meaningful relationship with a with a group of people than in a large group of acquaintances, right? You want to invest time and energy with a deep connection with your families, friends, and also community. And communication, you can always, now that we have cell phones and reach video chat and stuff, it's so easy now, or you can meet in person, and always connect with each other. Yep. Excuse me. And then you want to get a support network, which helps you. And regular checkup, and get any physical checkup. Make sure they do the scanning and do all the tests that you can have to do. You want to have open communication with your doctors to be honest with them. And you want to be mindfulness living, Oh, my cat is hungry. She scared me a little bit. Okay, I'll be there, Milo. It's time for them to feed anyways. Okay, so then we want to be present and be aware of uh want to be in the moment and not without any judging, right? And you want to practice gratitude, very important. Even little small things, big things, small things, you want to practice that. You want to accept and with no attachment, basically no judgment. Just let go and don't need to be perfect. All right, let me just go to the chat and see. Earlier we have Lala on. She said she was driving the daughter to school. Just wanted to say hi. Yep. Thank you, Lala, for that. Don't forget to hit the like button for this stream, and thank you for the support. You're always welcome. That was because she did a fest show in for 3 days, a weekend show last weekend. and it was very successful. It's a craft show. I mean, boy, fat boy. uh, first time I seen you. First time I see you, what? Oh, cry. Yeah, I get very emotional when I talk to sensitive stuff like this. So uh, it's okay. It's always the first time, right? Money and get sick later. Yep. Why you work so hard and get money and all the money and then get sick later, right? But also get hooked on bad food. Yep, yep. Bad food like snacks and or just make sure when you eat or make sure when you snack, make sure you snack with good food. I'm now trying to buy chips with avocado oil instead of the hydrogenated oil or vegetable oil or anything that's hydrogenated is not good. So the best few oils is coconut oil, um, olive oil, avocado oil, and what is there another one? Avocado oil, coconut oil, and olive oil, and ghee. All right, those are the good fats. Yeah, first time cry. Well, yep, I just mentioned earlier, I get very emotional when I talk about sensitive stuff. Yeah, sugar. Yep, sugar. As you know, they put a lot of put sugar in everything, and especially high fructose corn syrup, which is definitely no good. It's just a chemical and chemical and chemical. So yes. Okay. Any more questions or anything you want to add on? Let me know. If you're watching after the fact, don't worry. Just ask any question you want to, and I'll be glad to answer that. Okay. All right. Since there's no question, we're gonna go here. Ding. All right. Thank you very much for watching. And wait, olive, avocado, and coconut oil. Yep. And ghee too. All natural ghee is good. All right. You can always go to. Oh, I forgot to bring this up. Do that all the time. It's no good. Uh, you can go to. Let me just copy this and paste it there. Stress out, stress free with one E. Dash shop dot fortwall.com. Put the link up here. Ta-da. Okay. The link is in the description below too. So just in case you missed it, you can go there. You can check out this channel here. This is this where I have my 1 second. Let me just take that away. Where I have my merchant here, helping you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. You can check out our products. Fear is a liar. You have a stressed out, stress free T-shirt. There's many colors in there too. Just click on it and then you see the colors. Fear is a liar in the caps. This is just breathe mug. Be in the now. Another just breathe mug. Just breathe T-shirt in no stress zone. And you can always support us here. You can with any amount. Click here to support us, and also you can always join the membership, $5 a month, just to help support us to the channel and say thank you. And also, as you can join this membership here, $50 a month, you get uh, a stretch every month, and also a Q&A every month. So that's how you can support us. And this all the channels we have here. This is the YouTube channel. This is the TikTok channel. I think I still have Instagram. I think this is Instagram. I think. All right. Yeah, that's it. And of course, you're going to click here to join the newsletter. Let me know. All right. Okay. Once again, thank you very much for watching. And don't forget to what? Stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And I see you in the next video. All right. Da, 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 da. And we go to end screen. This is how you can contact me. And don't forget to check out this this video here that's going to pop up here after the fact. And I see you in the next video. Okay, to check out the store. And give us a thumbs up. All right, let's see you in the next video before my cats jump on me again.